Many people say that they expect their 401k to be their biggest source of income during their retirement. Our guest today, though, is going to weigh in on whether or not that might be a problem. Joining me right now is Charleston's retirement coach. It is Brandon Bowen. Brandon is the CEO and founder of Bowen Financial Group. He's also a popular radio show host right here in the Low Country. Brandon, always good to see you. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, you can see me now, and I think my dog just walked into our shop, so
I
that's
missed
okay.
it. No, we love seeing your dog.
There you go.
This is a great topic because I know this is how I feel. Like I've got my 401k, that will be my retirement income. But is that concerning if you expect that to be your largest source or only source of savings?
Yes, I would say it is concerning for two big reasons. The biggest by far is future tax rate risk, okay? Because if all of your money is tax deferred, then you're at the whims of the government, and what future tax brackets might be. And with all this bailout and spending that our government's doing, both sides of the aisle, think down the road, 10 years, 20 years, who knows what tax brackets might be. So that's the first problem that I think of when we talk about anytime someone's got all their money in a 401k or tax deferred account. The second thing would be we need to reduce our risk, okay? And so we need to look at, okay, if you've got all that money in your tax deferred account, we need to make sure that we're nice and balanced as we head towards retirement.
Okay, so how should people nearing retirement be thinking about their 401ks? What do they need to do?
Yeah, we need to, like I just said, reduce risk.
Right.
That is the number one thing. And I say within 3 years at the latest, 3 years, we need to start pumping the brakes. It's kind of like with the car analogy, we're driving along and my exit's coming up. They've got that sign that says 2 miles, right? So I'm sitting here still trying to pass people a lot of times. And Stacy, my wife, she'll be like, this is your exit, okay? You see your exit right there, right? So you can't be that risky heading to retirement. That's why they put the signs over so you can get over to that right-hand lane. Right. Same thing in retirement. We've got to get over. We've got to start reducing risk, because the problem would be is if the markets do crash or pull back within these last 3 years of your working, then we either have to work longer or retire on less, which is not fun, right? So we have to avoid those two issues.
Right. I like that. Pump the brakes. A good analogy. We've talked before. I know you have clients that feel like they are protected from market volatility. Tell me about those folks.
Well, so I can think of, I've got a husband and wife that live in Mount Pleasant. He taught at College of Charleston, and she owns a restaurant, right? So they are now both retired, and they've got about $1 million saved. And when they came in just a few years ago, they said, hey, Brandon, we want to be nice and balanced. We want maybe 50-50, 60-40, 40-60. They said, you can sway us either way there, but we want to be nice and balanced. And I said, beautiful. I love it. And so what we've done is we've got half the money that's out of the market, that's defensive, no risk, no fees, and that's designed to pay them the income that they need. And then the other half of the money that is still in the market. Okay. So you don't have to exit the market completely. So we can still have some money in the market. Well, so now when COVID hit, here in March and spring, the markets went down about 35%, right? Mm-hmm. So it went down quick, but their portfolio was not down 35%, the whole thing. Only the piece that was in the market, right, had a little volatility. So that was down, and luckily it's come back. So that was, scary for anybody. But the best part about this situation is their income that was from the other half of the portfolio that continued to pay out. They kept sleeping at night. They were not concerned about retirement.
Right. They were certainly in a good place compared to a lot of other people. And that's because of your expert advice and help. Why is thinking about income planning so important, especially right now?
Well, in retirement, income is, I say income never is not important to us, right? We always need income. You and I need income. We're working. When you go to retire, you need income. That never stops, needing income. What does stop is who's paying you, okay? So your company, your job is not paying you anymore. Now you are paying you, right? You've been putting money into your 401k back since, I don't know, whenever you started, maybe in the 30s, and you did it all for the goal of retirement, right? You were putting money in there, getting matched, hopefully, and you were always telling yourself, hey, this is for retirement. We're trying to do the right thing. So now when we get here, we no longer need to pursue growth like we did back in those accumulation years, because that means volatility, ups and downs, big swings. So in retirement, instead of pursuing growth, we must pursue income. And there are definitely ways that we like to show, multiple ways to set up your portfolio for more consistent, more steady, diversify. You want multiple streams of income. And lastly, Aaron, I would say we also want to make sure this thing increases. You want this income to increase every year because we know inflation is right around the corner.
Right. Brandon, you are so smart. And I love hearing the success stories of people who have worked with you and seen such great things in their accounts. And I know everyone at home right now, if they want to learn out more, here's your chance. If you want to learn about preparing for a retirement with confidence, Bowen Financial Group has a great offer for you. Right now, for the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $500,000 or greater, they are offering a complimentary pension and 401k decision guide. So this will allow Brandon and his team to schedule a phone call, video call, or in-office meeting so they can speak with you personally and provide you with a roadmap, analyzing where you are right now and discuss the best steps to get you ready for a successful retirement. Call or simply text the word guide to the number now. It's 843-285-6755. Again, that's 843-285-6755. Brandon, as always, so great to see you. You have a fabulous weekend, and we'll see you next week.
You too. Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye.